Hi guys, I am back for part 2 of Byler. I already tried filming this and I realized I was all over the place, and guess what? I put effort in. I have an entire page of notes right here from stuff that I saw in the comments, and also just a couple of ideas that are kind of from my own head. And I also got an entire list right here. I'm gonna have to people mention just before we start this, I just want to say I am going to be linking all these people down below. It is backwards. Oh no. I will be adding all these people down below and making sure that they get their credit, because I do not want all this credit to go to myself. I would show you guys, but it is backwards, I think. Or maybe just look at that. I'm going to be adding all these people, though. Sorry if I do at you. I'm sorry if you don't want to see this. But yeah, I just thought, don't want anyone's ideas to feel stolen, or like I don't want to make it feel like I'm stealing ideas. So these people do deserve credit. Other people deserve credit. The last comment section was absolutely insane, guys. We got so much support. I got like 1.3k views so far, and it's been less than 24 hours, and I'm just like, holy shit, because I usually don't even get that much on shorts, so I am genuinely in shock right now. I just got so much support and so many good ideas from comments, and I really appreciate it, everyone. Thank you so much. Anyways, I'm gonna get started now. Once again, I'm organized this time. We aren't gonna panic. We aren't gonna fumble. We've got this. So, okay, first off, we're starting with our Karen Wheeler shout out, because someone mentioned that. I forget which one of these brilliant people it was, but someone did mention that last time, and I would just like to say that you are 100% right. Sorry that I didn't mention that. Karen Wheeler, you were, like, she was a fucking badass. I'm sorry, she was such a badass, like Karen fucking Wheeler. I don't know if you guys saw that video. It was awesome, though. But yeah, she was like, I'm happy that they did that, honestly. I'm happy that they gave her, like, another chance to do something. And honestly, she would have helped, and she would have gotten in there and risked her life. She almost did, if it wasn't for Mike and Vicky forcing her to stay back, because she is not well right now. So yeah, definitely, you saved, Max? Okay, Karen saved Max, Lucas, Robin, and Vicky's lives. Like, holy shit, dude. That's insane. Good on her. Good on Karen Wheeler. So yeah, Karen fucking Wheeler. Thanks for reminding me to point that out. Okay, and now we've got this giant list. This may be longer, this may be shorter, because I'm more organized now. We'll see. Once again, I'm going in no editing. Also, Volume 2 spoilers, obviously. Just thought I should put that out there. And also, that's Marcus, guys. I hope you like my Marcus. I got him for Christmas, and I love him. And he's my partner in crime for these videos. I've decided. So, first thing I think needs to be addressed is definitely the entire thing. Tammy and Vicky, were coming back to this. Just, like, hang in there with me. Why did I write Vicky down? Hold up. There's a reason. It's just somewhere in the back of my brain. I did not go very detailed with these notes. So with Vicky, I definitely feel like, oh my god, no, we'll come back to that later. I'll probably remember it once I talk a bit more, because I'm just gonna skip over stuff if I don't remember it. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh wait, no, I remember. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry. Woo. Headphone warning. But anyways, if Mike, or with Will, he said Mike is probably my Tammy. He didn't say Mike's name, but we all know it's Mike. It panned to Mike. The camera panned to Mike. I watched the scene a few more times, by the way, so I have more. I remember, guys. But, like, it panned to Mike. But here's the thing. I just genuinely don't believe it still. I said this last time, and I will say it again. I still don't believe it. Mike is still Will's Vicky, and I think that Will is going to realize that, because, you know what? Remember Will talking to Robin earlier, and he was like, hey, like, you know what? I think that, like, he said, like, yeah, what was it? Like, I forget. Once again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But he said that there was going to definitely be, like, he was talking to Robin. Robin said that before she could open up to Vicky and be honest about her feelings, she had to tell other people first. Will just told everyone how he feels, that he's gay, And that really does play a really important role, because, like, he's told people. Now the next logical step, according to Robin, is tell Mike specifically how he feels. But with the next point, hold up, we are crossing something off because we don't want to get confused. Okay, with the next point, Mike knows, okay? The Duffer Brothers confirmed this earlier, so before you start attacking me, I saw someone post this earlier. I think it was William the Wisest. Love you, thank you. That, not in a weird way, I'm sorry. I'm really excited right now. But, Mike knows. The Duffer Brothers confirmed it. Mike knows that he's the boy that Will was talking about, the quote-unquote Tammy. So, Mike knows, and that is really crucial, because guess what? The problem was Mike is so fucking oblivious to everything, and now that he knows that Will is gay, I think it's going to come into his little brain of his that, holy crap, gay people exist. I can just be gay. I can tell Will how I feel. And just the way that, I'm sorry, but the way that Mike was looking at Will during that scene, I already mentioned this, but just like dude, Mike, he was looking at Will's lips again. The glances, those aren't platonic. Sorry, calming down again. Reining it in. Okay, anyways. But yeah, Mike definitely knows. It's confirmed by the Duffer Brothers. And Mike, being Mike, he's loud, especially around Will. He's gonna bring it up, and there's no way that it goes untalked about. Like, if Mike knows them, we're gonna get it. Like, and Mike's gonna tell Will, like, how he feels, and that is better not be platonic, which leads me to my next thing, which was, once again, someone in the last comment section, check out the last comment section, it was amazing, but it leads me into the next thing. Mike was a fucking asshole if his feelings are platonic in the past seasons. Someone brought this up. Thank you. Probably, I hope that you're on this list. If you aren't, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I got everyone, I feel bad, but, he, like, oh my god, what was I about to say? Okay, so Mike is an asshole if it was platonic, because, okay, the only way that would make him not an asshole is, like, if it was romantic feelings and he was just reflecting, or what is it called? I forget what it's called, but when you, like, feel something, like, you're pissed off about something about yourself, so then you take it out on other people, something like, I forget what it's called, but, like, you know what I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know the word for it, but projecting, he was projecting his feelings onto Will, especially in season 3, like, excuse me, like, it's not my fault you don't like girls, excuse me, Michael Wheeler, like, that is not something we say to our friend, we don't say that to our best friend, who's definitely platonic, who we are definitely not in love with, like, we don't say that, so, and Mike is not one to be homophobic, okay, so, I just genuinely think, like, there's just, yeah, that would just be an absolute asshole move of him if it's still platonic. It explains nothing for the way he acted in previous seasons towards Will. That makes him a horrible friend. And Mike really has to, like, be better to Will, or Will has to find better friends. I'll admit, Mike is being much better this season to Will, because I think that he's starting to accept the fact that he has feelings for him. Just saying. I have hiccups. Holy shit. You're still sick. I love life right now. Anyways, sorry guys. But yeah, that was definitely, he's just an asshole if it's not platonic. Michael Wheeler will have a lot of explaining to do to Will, because no one deserves to be treated like that. I already mentioned the glances. Hold up. Okay, once again, saw this in my last comment section. The crazy together scene, stuff like that, just would not make any sense with other characters. Like, imagine if Mike sat down with Dustin or something and did the crazy together scene instead of Will, or Lucas, or Max, or something. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense for any other characters. That doesn't feel platonic. It just doesn't make sense, and it doesn't add up, and that is literally, like, if we think about it, it just doesn't add up. That's not platonic. That's not how we treat that's not how you treat friends. If you're being platonic, you don't say stuff like that to platonic friends. Just saying, like, that's not... Woo! Okay, we are still... Okay, that was... I'm sorry, I'm just trying to speedrun this because it is currently 11:15 at night, but I promised a video out tonight, so I'm giving you guys a video tonight, because I keep my promises. And where does that lead us to? I don't know how I forgot to mention this. Okay, once again, someone else in my last comments, probably, they're on this list. I know that for a fact. I remember writing them down. This is also something that I did notice myself, and it was the fact that Mike told Elle, this is about Maleven and why it is broken up. I'm almost 100% sure they are not together anymore. Because Mike said friends don't lie to Elle. Not boyfriends don't lie, friends don't lie. I promise you, Mike is not going to be calling Elle his friend if they were still dating. That is not how Mike is. That's just not how he acts. And, like, that's just not in character. That doesn't make sense. He wouldn't say friends don't lie. He'd say boyfriends don't lie or something like that, you know? Or, like, I wouldn't lie to you. Like, you know, friends don't lie. Like, you don't say that to your partner or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever. I genuinely think they've broken up. Like, and then also, I realized this one, it was so I did notice the first one. I just wasn't thinking anything of it because I was like, oh yeah, they're probably already broken up. When Mike introduced when Elle introduced Mike to Callie, first off, Callie already knows about Mike. She did not refer to Mike as Elle's boyfriend. And when Elle introduced Mike to Callie, she did not mention, this is my boyfriend Mike. And I know what you may be saying, like, oh yeah, but like that doesn't mean that's all he is. If we look back at season 4, I know this is completely in different context, but I still will stand by this. It's like when Elle introduced Mike to Angela, she literally said, this is Mike, my boyfriend. Guys, she made it very clear, this is my boyfriend, I am dating him, he's mine. Once again, I know that the contexts are different, but it just doesn't make sense. It would make more sense if Elle introduced Mike as his boyfriend in season 5 if they were still dating. They aren't dating still, I don't think, and if they are, then that just makes no sense, because it's been completely platonic, no kiss, no, like, it's just, and, like, Elle treats Mike like she treats Will. It just doesn't add up. And also, once again, this is from volume 1, but Mike did mention, like, the waterfalls, and we can run away together. He didn't just explicitly say me and you. He said we. He said he was probably also talking about Will, Lucas, Dustin, just everyone, not just Elle, guys. So, I don't know. It just seems most logical. That just seems really logical. And this is also something. This show is for Outcasts. It was made for Outcasts. It makes sense if they would have, like, a gay, queer main couple. I know that we already have Robin and Vicky, but I genuinely do think, like, once again, the show is made for Outcasts. It has been said by the Duffer Brothers. It wouldn't make sense if they made every single couple, like, if Mike and Elle were still together by the end. That just doesn't make sense. That sounds toxic. And doesn't seem very outcasty. They don't write slow burn rejections. That's not how any of that works. And it's obvious. Like, I don't know. It's just like, shows out for Outcasts, you're gonna have to expect some sort of thing that happens when it comes to that. I'm sorry. I don't know how to word it, but, like, you know, if it's for Outcasts, they aren't gonna put that much normal. That's what I have to say about that. We are crossing stuff off, guys. I might finish this. I might have all this posted before midnight. We're doing great. Sorry, you gotta calm down. Okay, the church and the painting. Okay, someone else mentioned this. I forget who it was. Once again, I'm sorry if I forget who you were. Gonna be adding people. I'm so sorry. Someone else mentioned this, and they said that they think that it's gonna be like a same thing, like the painting is gonna get mentioned in the church. There's also someone else who said that they thought that the church got destroyed by the wormhole. I forgot about that, but, like, didn't they say that they had some sort of, maybe there's another church? Maybe there's 2 churches, guys? I don't know. I'm so sorry if I misled people there. Let's just assume there's another church, because I'm pretty sure that it has been said, like, or somewhere it has been mentioned, like, there is some sort of Byler stuff going on in church. I don't know. They're getting all religious and stuff with, they're being gay and religious at the same time. Love that for them. Get it, guys? Breaking those stereotypes. Hell yeah. Love that. Anyways, I'm so sorry, guys. I did not mean to offend anyone. I do not be religious and gay. I don't care. Be just religious, be just gay. I'm sorry. Oh, that might have sounded really bad. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna get canceled. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that in a bad way. That's a good thing. I'm sorry. Okay, we're moving on. Yeah, that, I don't know. I mean, I can kind of see it happening. I don't know, though. I think that's more likely that the painting will be brought up maybe in Mike's basement. Maybe it survives, and, like, I don't know. We do know for a fact, though, that we are going to be getting something that is relevant to the painting. The painting hasn't been brought up once. It's going to be very, very, very important to the plot, and it might happen in the church. It might happen in Mike's basement. It could happen just strolling along, and then Mike's like, oh, by the way, I know that painting was for me, and I know that you like me, and and I like you too. Let's make out. I don't know, guys. My ADHD right now is going, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, that gets the basement. Oh, yeah. Also, I would like to point out that as far as we know, I think that there is definitely going to be something in the Wheeler basement with Will and Mike, because the Demogorgon did not seem to even touch the basement. So that seems like it'll be perfectly fine. They're probably going to start going through stuff and find stuff and be like, oh, look at that. Okay. Also, yeah, I saw this in the comment sections once again. A lot of stuff from the last comments. Please go check those out. They're amazing. It's like 6 months earlier, according to someone in my last in the video that in the comments. I know that I said 3 weeks. 6 months. 6 months. If they were filming that much earlier, then it makes no sense why Byler wouldn't happen. What do they spend 6 months early filming? It's not the maxi that they were filming for. There was other people involved. If they started finishing off that early, that makes no sense. There's no scene that fits that so far. We are getting Byler. I'm sorry. I'm losing my shit right now. My parents can probably hear me screaming down here. Oh, by the way, guys, I lost Monopoly. I got last place because I landed on my dad's boardwalk hotel. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be mentioning this. I don't know if people saw my post, but I made a post that said that I played Monopoly, and that's why this is out so late with my family, and I lost despite the fact that I thought I was winning. My bad, I suck with money and financial decisions. That is not the point of this video. The point of this video is Byler. Okay, Ollie, back on track. Woo! Okay, we're almost done. We're fine. I'm so sorry. This is all over the place. We're everywhere, guys. How far back? Okay, anyways. I'm at my stepmom's desk right now. I feel so powerful. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. Back on topic. And okay, this was William the Wisest. Hello, I'm back again, mentioning you. Thank you. You are my Lord and Savior. Love you. Not in a weird way. Once again, I don't know if I said this earlier. Saying it again. My bad. We did see pictures from behind the scenes, and looked like it was part of the epilogue. Will was wearing a necklace that had a guitar pick on it. Who plays guitar? Let's put 2 and 2 together. Mike plays guitar. It's not explicitly stated, but we see a guitar in Mike's room. Where else? Why would Will have a guitar pick necklace if there's just... Oh yeah, like, guys, I took up guitar after season 5 ended, you know? Or, like, I took up season 5 after all of this shit ended. With the upside down, I took it up, you know? Like, maybe Mike gave that to him? Just a thought. So I don't remember if I'm remembering this correctly, because I am all over the place right now, but I'm pretty sure they were both wearing striped shirts, and I know for a fact that Will's shirt did have blue on it. Just would like to point that out. I'm pretty sure both did have stripes. Just saying. Seems pretty coupley right now. And last thing. I was thinking this too. Which a lot of people did bring up. This is longer than the last video. We're doing great, guys. I'm gonna make the ending kind of short because I don't want to keep you guys here for 30 minutes. Okay, so at the beginning of episode 5, when Will was talking to Robin once again, he seemed to still have so much hope. Episode took place like what? 1 day at most, 2 days at most before episode 7, right? So what sense would it make if Will's feelings changed towards Robin that quickly? Or not towards Robin! Robin's lesbian, Will's gay. We gotta stop, guys. Hold up. I worded that wrong. Why would his feelings towards Mike change that quickly? He is not going to be in love with this boy for years on end. Decide, yeah, I can come out to everyone and I don't love him anymore. No. That is not happening. That's not how any of this is going to work. It is 11:30. We're doing great, guys. I'm so tired, but not. But yeah, why would they change so quickly if like Will's feelings are not going to be changing that quickly? He seems so hopeful in that scene. He got this close to coming out to Robin in that scene. I would just like to point out, not that close. It was like this, that close. Like, yeah. No, it was like, look, guys, it was like this much of the paper close. Like it was just in between this paper and my fingers, like in between that close. I hope that you guys are getting this, you know. I am losing my shit right now. We are tired and I'm running on 6 hours of sleep. Why change so quick? That is a question that a lot of people are asking, and they didn't change that quick. I genuinely think Will is just trying to convince himself that he is, like, not thinking properly. I think he's just trying to convince himself that he doesn't like Mike. He does. He still loves Mike. Mike probably loves Will back. And, like, I don't know, guys. It's happening. Once again, I'm just gonna say this once again. Oh, so Jancy breakup makes sense. Once again, Will the wisest. I'm sorry, I'm using you so much, and I just want to spread information. I'm pretty sure most of the people watching this video have probably already seen this. But Will the wisest mentioned this, that the Jancy breakup is probably so that way. Like, it's not weird if Mike and Will get together. It makes room for Byler to happen, because, like, that would, if they got married, that would have made Mike and Will siblings. But also dating? Like, I don't know. I think that happens sometimes, but it still feels weird. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. So honestly, I'd rather have Byler than Jancy. As much as I love Jancy, it was my fourth favorite after, my top ships are probably like Byler, Lumax, or Mucus, Hopper, Dropper, not just Hopper. Love Hopper, but, Dropper, and then probably it was Jancy, but they're broken up now, so womp womp. But, you know, I'd much rather have my Byler than my Jancy, as much as I hate to admit it. I think I'm happy that they ended Nancy as a badass, single woman who doesn't need any men because she's built different and she's better than everyone out there. I'm sorry. No, she's not. Joyce. We forgot Joyce, guys. I'm sorry. But still, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot to put this on my list. We've got one more thing, guys. I'm so sorry. Someone mentioned the song We Can Be Heroes, or Heroes, by David Bowie. Someone mentioned this. I think that I have their name on here, I think. I'm sorry if I don't. Once again, you know who you are. I will look back. But it was, once again, with David Bowie and Heroes, it doesn't make sense. Like, the dialogue did hint at it. You are right. Whoever said that, they said that, like, they might be looking too into it. You are not. You are not looking too into it. The show's meant to be looked into. Remember that. It was either Steve or Dustin that said, like, we can be heroes or something like that. And, like, yeah, that works. That is play on words. The dialogue matches perfectly up with heroes. It just, I feel like I've said enough, guys. I feel like we've said enough. Remember, my Bylers out there, stay strong. My Malevins or just non-Byler believers or anything. This video, I want to be very clear, is meant to give support to people who haven't Bylered out. If this video upsets you in any way, then just don't comment. Don't leave anything negative. Can we all just be civil about this, please? And yeah, don't come be negative in the comments, please. Like, I get it if you still have Bylered out. I get it if you do. Just don't be negative in the comments, because this is made to help people with Bylered out feel better about it and not have to deal with that. So please just be positive in the comments. Don't say anything that could be offensive or homophobic. I don't want any homophobic stuff. I will be deleting it if you are homophobic or negative or just anything like that. Even though I get it, like, just please don't, not the homophobia. I don't get the homophobia. Don't do that. I get if you do have Bylered out, I get you. I can see how you could still have it. That makes sense. but just don't be negative about it in the comments, please. Once again, thank you everyone in the last comment video, in the comments in the last video. Once again, tag in all these people in this video, because thank you so much. You're really helped make this possible for me to go into more depth about all of this, because you gave me so many ideas and just really helped motivate me to make a part 2. So yeah, thanks to all those people. And remember, if we're gonna go crazy, let's go crazy together, guys. Bye bye. Till next time.